Greetings and welcome to you, brave citizens of our new world. I am Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terawatt. This is our layer 3.1, and this is another Questions Thursday. Teach me how to make all your guns. They're so amazing. Well, that's a deep question. I did have some tutorials on how to, like some of the tips and techniques that I use for making guns like these on my previous channel, which has been removed by YouTube for obvious reasons. But I have since started live streaming making new guns like the plasma caster that we have here. So if you have an interest in seeing how some of these things are made, check out our Twitch, link down below, where we're going to be live streaming making other props and more things in the near future. If I seem tired, it's because actually on our Twitch channel earlier this evening we did Smash Brothers tournament. More or less, we made like little Mii fighters out of all of our subscribers on the channel and then had them all brawl it out in a huge sort of tournament style battle, and it was really cool, but it took a lot of energy for me to do commentating and stuff like that, and I'm just so exhausted. It's this, and still recovering from Con Bravo, and just everything in a day, you know? Well, hello there, you handsome genius. It is I, your personal bodyguard. I'll get straight to the point with my questions. Favorite class and spec on World of Warcraft? When I first started playing, I was playing an undead warlock, which I then switched to a blood elf warlock when Burning Crusade dropped. Then I started playing a mage because warlocks were trash for a really long time. So I played a blood elf mage for a while. Then I realized I really didn't enjoy casting bars as much. Just however many years I'd sort of on and off been casually playing that game. And so I started tanking, so I tried playing a warrior, I tried playing a death knight, I tried, I think, playing a paladin for a while, all blood elves, of course, and I just kind of wasn't really landing it. And then when Legion dropped, they dropped like a new skin for druids for their bear form, so I got really excited and started playing a druid, and actually found that I super enjoyed playing a druid. Like, they're pretty much like a catch-all class, so I tank as a bear druid. What's your opinion on WoW Classic? It's for the people that thought the game was better when it first came out and are sort of looking nostalgically back on the days of the original World of Warcraft, and how much it's evolved now is its own thing, and the direction that the game has taken is certainly, I think, better. And it's really funny, at least in my opinion, seeing all of these people go back to the original World of Warcraft and just be like, oh, this is actually slow and awful and I hate it. Oh my god, why does it take me forever to do literally anything? It's like, yeah, because that's how it was back then, and they made all these adjustments and changes to it because people didn't like having to grind killing gnolls for like 3 days in order to go up one level when you hit your 40s. It was just bad. Like, it was good for its time, but has since evolved, and honestly, there are better MMOs out there. Why the did you leave the Horde for the Alliance? I trusted you. I mean, it wasn't just the fact that I liked playing druids now, and the Worgen was really the only race that could play druids that I was really interested in. Also, the Horde has had how many leaders now that they've had to kill because they've gone crazy and evil and terrible? Like, come on. Didn't like it when Garrosh did it. I'm still not liking it when Sylvanas is doing it, so... And final question. When I come to Toronto to visit you, is there any special place you'd like to show me? Like a restaurant or something like that? Absolutely. There is a place at the Eaton Center where I like to go to look down upon the masses of future citizens of our brave new world and laugh maniacally, rubbing my hands together, and scaring people, just in general, spreading a little bit of fear and discord. Like, yeah, so I can show you where that is. Hey Doc, current dumb event related question for fun. With the invasion of Area 51 meme going on, what device or being from pop culture, be it literature, video games, movies, or shows, would most like to find and or save? Personally, I'd like Pokemon or the Omnitrix. You? I would say, I mean, it's pretty boring, but I kind of like the idea of finding the Holy Grail there from like Indiana Jones, because I think that's where it ended up after the movie. Oh no, it ended up falling down a crack in the thing. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. It's like 1 in the morning and you're asking me what I want to find at Area 51? Like, anything that I can imagine from sci-fi that you could find there is something I don't want to find. Hail and good fortune to you, Doc. Are there any classic games that you would throw a literal truck full of money to see get a remake? For me, it'll have to be Tenchu Stealth Assassins. Oh, easy answer. Evil Genius, which is getting a sequel next year, so super excited about that. But the Black and White series, like Black and White 2, I felt was super fun. There are so few games that are like it, and honestly, I feel like it could use another installment. I know you used to do theater. Tell me, is there any role you've really coveted? When I was younger, I wanted to be... What? Rumpelteazer in Cats. Is Rumpelteazer a real... No, hang on. That's not a real thing. There's no way. Cats... Rumpelteazer. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, okay. You got me. In terms of characters that I could play on stage that I would, like, my dream role? I don't know, like, I've never really had, like, a dream role for stage stuff. I don't often watch, like, live theater. Maybe Flynn Rider if they ever did, like a stage redo of Disney's animated Rapunzel. You handsome, diabolical man. You want to know something about Cat Monroe? What ability does Cat have that you are interested in? That, Futurina, would be telling. By the way, what is this Disney? Oh yes, the Disney is a sort of, how to explain, a media titan that produces entertainment content for primarily children, but also others. Yeah? Yeah! What camera are you using nowadays to vlog your videos? Oh man, it's like an old school Sony camcorder. Here, let me read it off for you. Sony HD Handycam HDR CX550. And that is all the questions that we have for today. So thank you everybody for coming on out and asking your questions and leaving all the comments in the last video about like who your favorite Disney princes and princesses and villains were. I really had a lot of fun reading through those. Those were really cool. So thank you again, everyone, for watching, for subscribing, ringing that bell, for leaving your comments. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, my brave citizens, I'm Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terawatt. This is our Layer 3.1, and I'll see you on the warfront. End of line.